I will tell you a former Amazon employee in third-party sales and recruitment told this committee, quote, "There's a rule, but there's nobody enforcing or spot checking. They just say, don't help yourself to the data. It's a candy shop. Everyone can have access to anything they want." You have access to data that your competitors do not have. So you might allow third-party sellers onto your platform, but if you're continuously monitoring the data to make sure that they're never going to get big enough that they can compete with you, that is actually the concern that the committee had.
The date is 9 July 2012. Google just announced Google Now, which will help you to make better searches through voice commands. And Apple has already integrated Siri into iPhones in 2011. Everyone is loving this new voice assistant and talking to Siri all day instead of their girlfriend. Your friends are asking all sorts of weird questions like what makes math so hard, why do we sleep, do aliens exist, etc, etc, which they wanted to ask to their teachers but they couldn't ask due to some technical issues.
Experienced teacher equips himself for the classroom.
Everyone is happy except you, because you, being Jeff Bezos, one of the most ambitious businessmen of all time, is behind in the game of voice assistant, and you don't like being behind.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So you want something that could dominate the voice assistant game because you know that voice data is so valuable for your business. So what do? You came up with something revolutionary along with a friendly name, Alexa. After 2.5 years of rigorous work, you launched your first assistant named Alexa. But you did something extra. You not only launched Alexa, but also launched your first smart speaker, Amazon Echo, which is powered by Alexa. And you knew if you want to make this product an instant hit, you have to place it as the most secure family-friendly device that can stay in your house as a family member who can help you at the time of need.
When it first arrived from Amazon, I didn't know what it was. What is it?
You'll see.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
You, being Jeff Bezos, certainly nailed it with your marketing, and you made people believe that this is the most important thing to buy for your house. Between 2016 and 2021, you dominated the smart speaker market with above 20% global market share on average. So you must be asking, what is the problem with buying an Alexa or any other smart speaker? According to a survey conducted in 2020, shows the most common reason consumers don't yet have a smart speaker is the device will record what I am saying, in short, privacy concern. It is important to note that most people stated that they are concerned about privacy, not money. So is it true that Alexa records our conversations? To find out that answer, we have to understand how Alexa actually works. Alexa is just a normal speaker which can record your voice and send it to Amazon Voice Service, AVS, for processing. So Alexa itself is not powerful enough to do complex data processing. It is just a box and the main work is done through Amazon Voice Service. So basically it is the brain of Alexa. To understand the user's command, Alexa uses three main components. Wake word. When users say "Hey Alexa" or "Alexa" as a wake word, it puts Alexa into the listening mode, which makes it ready to take instruction from users. Invocation name. Invocation name is the keyword used to trigger a specific skill. Users can combine the invocation name with action, command or questions. So basically it's a way Alexa understands the main body of the sentence. Utterance. Utterance is the phrase that tells Alexa what action to take. And to improve its capability, it uses your recordings and feeds them to the system. Yes, it records all your requests you did to Alexa by default, but you can delete them. But the question is, why the hell in this world it is on by default? Not many of us would go and check if my recording is on or off, or look for ways to delete our recordings, because not everyone is tech savvy. But one question is still there. Do smart speakers record all our private conversation or just requests? Let's see what Amazon has to say about that. According to Amazon, Alexa does not record all your conversation. It just records your request, which is automatically deleted after 18 months.
What?
Okay, but the reality is not so simple. Let's see why. According to one post by PC Mag, Amazon Alexa collects more of your data than any other smart assistant. I repeat, collects more data than any other smart assistant. In this chart, you can see that out of 48 data points, Alexa collects 37, highest among any other smart assistant. While Cortana collects 32 data points, Siri collects just 30 and Google Smart Assistant takes 28, making it the least data sucking smart assistant. But that does not mean that they are saints. It is just that Alexa is a bit over ambitious. If I tell you that Alexa can record your private conversation and send it to some random guy, you will never believe me, but unfortunately it is a true incident. In 2018, recordings of a private conversation of a family in Oregon were sent to one of the contacts in the husband's phone, who turns out to be his employee.
The person on the other line said, "Unplug your Alexa devices right now." At first, my husband was like, "No, you didn't." And he's like, "You sat there talking about hardwood floors." And we're, "Oh gosh, you really did."
If Alexa records only your requests, then from where do this recording come? And when she asked why it happened, Amazon employee responded, "Alexa must have guessed what you were saying." I don't know what is true or not, but one thing I certainly know is that you can never trust any tech giant regarding data privacy. Apart from this incident, it was also found out that Amazon employee listened to your recordings to improve Alexa's capability. The team listens to your voice recording captured in Echo owners' homes and offices. The recordings are transcribed and annotated and then fed back into the software to eliminate gaps in Alexa's understanding of human speech and help it better respond to commands. And it is estimated that they listen up to 1,000 recordings per shift, which is a bit creepy. After 7 years of launching Amazon Echo, you have captured the smart speaker market with more than 50% US market share, and Alexa became third most used voice assistant just below Siri and Google Assistant. Finally, you achieved your goal of dominating smart speaker market, but something is still off. You being Jeff Bezos wants more data, more control over others' lives, so you announced the launch of Amazon Sidewalk. So what is Amazon Sidewalk? Amazon Sidewalk is a chain of Alexa powered devices that will stay connected to each other. So if an individual device gets disconnected, it can use your neighbor's internet to stay up and running. To keep this system working, it will use your neighbor's internet connection, but the data is capped at 500 MB per month. Amazon Sidewalk will also help you to find your lost smart devices by sending you the approx location of your device with the help of these interconnected devices. Like any other feature in Amazon, it is also on by default, but you can turn it off. So where's the problem? Is it the security problem? Not exactly, because Amazon has done great job with securing Sidewalk with a triple layer of privacy. They have even released the Amazon Sidewalk privacy and security white paper, which shows how secure it is. So security problem is not my main concern. The main concern is Amazon itself. Try to understand this. For most of this tech giant, user privacy is not their priority. And we don't know how Amazon will use our data from the Sidewalk. They could use it to improve their product recommendation or to use this data for manipulating elections.
Election in November.
What? Again? This stupid country.
We just don't know. Data is power now. The more data one entity has, the more powerful it gets. So we should always think twice before giving away our valuable data to these tech giants. Amazon business philosophy is all about the long term. In this 1997 shareholder letter, you can clearly see that Amazon is obsessed with its long-term goal, and they will always prefer long-term leadership rather than short-term profitability. As you can see that Amazon's revenue is much more than Apple and Google, but when you see the income report, the chart is completely different. In 2019, Amazon made $280 billion and Apple made $260 billion, but Apple generated $55 billion in profit, whereas Amazon just made $11 billion, which is even less than Facebook's net income, whose revenue is just $70 billion. Till 2017, Amazon net income was less than $1 billion, although their revenue kept growing. All this point signifies that Amazon will do everything to grow their customer base, even it means lower to no profit at all. Jeff Bezos knows that more customers will give more data, and using the data they can improve their product, which will again help them to gain more customers, and the cycle continues. This is the main reason behind the lower price tag of Amazon Echo or Amazon selling Kindle at loss, just to capture more customers in their ecosystem of product, so that in the long run they can profit a lot through direct service selling or using our data. Finally, after a lot of hard work, you became the richest man in the world in 2018 with a whopping net worth of $160 billion. And you even went to space on your own rocket, Blue Origin, in 2021. It seems your hard work paid off. But at what cost?